Today is Monday, May 5, 2014. Sunrise this morning was at 5:38 a.m. The sun will set at 7:58 p.m. Length of daylight hours today will be 14 hours, 19 minutes of visible light, 15 hours, 23 minutes. Tomorrow's daylight will persist 2 minutes, 29 seconds longer than today. The waxing crescent moon, 5.9 days old with 35% illumination, will rise at 10:56 a.m. and will set at 12:41 a.m. Tuesday. At noon, the moon will pass above Rutland City at 251,737 miles distant from the center of planet Earth. The moon today will appear within the fourth zodiacal designation, Cancer, the crab. Born this day with the sun in Taurus, happy birthday American actor Tyrone Power, born May 5, 1914. In 1818, political philosopher Karl Marx is born in Prussia. If today is your birthday, Taurus, you display more self-confidence when it comes to achieving your goals and going after what you want this year. You seem to be struggling, but life is a constant struggle, especially for you, and it doesn't really matter because no matter what you do, you're still a creep. You heard me. Wait until October when Saturn plays out a nifty little transit opposite your sun. You might consider investing in a monthly bus pass or, God forbid, take a walk someplace longer than the distance between the door of your house, if that really is your house, and your car in the driveway, because wait a minute, think about it. Everything you do and every place you go every day is within no more than a 6-block radius from your place. And you're still driving? Pathetic. On this day in 1862, a poorly equipped Mestizo and Zapotec force under the command of General Ignacio Zaragoza defeats French troops at the Battle of Pueblo, southeast of Mexico City. About 1,000 French troops are killed. The year before, Mexico declares a temporary moratorium on the repayment of foreign debts. English, Spanish, and French troops invade that country. By April 1862, the English and Spanish have withdrawn, but the French, with the support of wealthy landowners, remain in an attempt to establish a monarchy under Maximilian of Austria and to curb U.S. power in North America. The fighting continues, and the French are not driven out of Mexico for another 5 years, but the victory at Puebla on this day, El Cinco de Mayo, becomes a celebration of this military victory over the forces of Napoleon III and a symbol of Mexican resistance to foreign domination. In music history, on this day in 1962, the Shirelles occupy the #1 spot on the Billboard pop chart with Soldier Boy, and in 1979, the #1 best-selling record is Reunited by Peaches and Herb. And it feels so good. Under overcast skies in downtown Rutland with a ceiling of 1,800 feet, cloudy skies this morning will give way to partial clearing with a high temperature predicted to reach 56 degrees on the Fahrenheit scale with west-southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, clearing with a few passing clouds with northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Skies will be partly cloudy tonight with an overnight low of 36 degrees, winds west-northwest 5 to 10 miles per hour. Pollen count today is moderate, 9 out of 12. The highest temperature in the U.S. on Sunday was 107 degrees at Death Valley, California. Lowest temperature was 21 degrees at Foston, Minnesota. Some things will never change. Some things will always be the same. Lean down your ear upon the earth and listen. The voice of forest water in the night. A woman's laughter in the dark. The clean, hard rattle of raked gravel. The cricketing stitch of midday and hot meadows, the delicate web of children's voices in bright air. These things will never change. Thomas Wolfe. Patrick J. Kiger, reporting for the National Geographic, says underground disposal of wastewater from fracking may pose a much greater threat of causing earthquakes than previously believed, particularly in areas of the U.S. Southwest and Midwest where earthquake faults have not been mapped extensively. Seismology researchers said at a conference Thursday. Scientists not yet able to predict which wastewater injection sites are likely to pose risks for buildings or critical structures such as power plants and don't yet know what operators might do to mitigate the hazard, and new research indicates that the disposal wells are capable of affecting earthquake faults that are miles away from them. The warning comes as evidence continues to accumulate that activities associated with the North American oil and gas boom can lead to unintended man-made tremors or induced seismicity, as researchers call it. Fracking has previously been linked to quakes. More often, though, the cause is injection, fracking wastewater into disposal wells. This has been today's Weather Minute. I'm Richard Alcott.